Hey, this is Keith Robine from Kokanee Avalanche Courses. It's December 29th, 2022, and it's another day of triggering avalanches. It feels like it's been almost every day that we've been triggering remote avalanches. And as you can imagine, we're choosing terrain that helps us not get into those avalanches. But it's interesting because sometimes we're choosing areas where the terrain is between 20 and 30 degrees, but we're next to terrain that's over 30 degrees. And so this is a good time, I guess, to be using inclinometers if you're not sure of what the difference is, because that's the difference between safe terrain and not safe terrain in the current conditions. You can see behind me that there's a size 2 avalanche. And the crazy thing about these avalanches is it's not even getting triggered when we're close to it. It's getting triggered when we're still like 50 to 100 meters away from it, and then it ends up like dominoes. And it's been a theme this winter where throughout the whole month of December, on and off, but there have been a lot of these periods where these remote triggers have been fairly common. So as you can see behind me, the terrain where it did slide is well over 30 degrees. And again, staying safe by choosing 20 to 30 degree terrain, which is great skiing and having a good time. That's it.
Go.
Hey, this is Keith Robine again. This is part 2. We're just down here in the avalanche debris of that same avalanche. You can see the crown above us, and it goes a long way. It starts over there and all the way across 100 meters, including scrubbing some of the rock there, which is not crazy unusual. The slope angle we measured from the top is 36 degrees in that spot. Obviously there's some steeper sections over here, and it's that same layer that has been giving us lots of issues yesterday as well with these remote triggers. What's really weird about this in terms of all my years is I don't know if I've seen so little natural avalanche activity and yet so much woofing and now skier triggered avalanches, and skier triggered like from a distance. We've been mainly traveling in terrain that's 20 to 30 degrees, and all of these avalanches have been getting triggered from the lower angle terrain, like 50 to 100 meters away. And then like dominoes, the weak layer gets collapsed. This weak layer that we've been experiencing these avalanches is what we're calling December 17th surface hoar. And it's now sitting about 25 centimeters underneath the rain crust that we had on Boxing Day. So the whole avalanche now is running at roughly 60 centimeters depth. A very kind of scary proposition when you're looking at big slopes. That's it.
All good.
Hey again, it's Keith Robine from Kokanee Avalanche Courses. We've been doing some videos today. I guess this is part 3, and this is the big one. This is Smuggler's Bowl behind me here at outside of Kokanee Glacier Cabin. Kind of bread and butter skiing for a lot of the people that stay here, and it went. It went wall to wall, just like the other one that we were looking at. It went remotely. Nobody was really even close to the bowl when it went, but people have been skiing around here in more simple terrain, and somebody would have triggered that, and from, I don't know, maybe 250 meters away, and it triggered this bowl behind me that now has gone probably size 3 or maybe even bigger. When we add up all the numbers, it's almost a kilometer to the other side of the crown. So wall to wall this bowl went, and it's just impressive to see. I've been working up here for 5 years, never seen anything like this, and skied here for 20 plus years. I know that probably this bowl has gone like this on occasion. It's just hasn't gone like this in a while. So I can't remember a tricky snowpack like this for quite a few years now. I knew that some year we'd have a tricky snowpack again, and at least for right now, yeah, it's just remote triggers, not that many naturals, and so it can really catch people by surprise. And I think the Avalanche Bulletin is spot on with their forecasts, and the special public avalanche warning is duly worthy of uh, consideration.